Hey guys, so for this video I'm finally filming my collection update for EXID. I've been promising this video for a while, and long story short, for those who don't follow me on Twitter, I finally organized my whole entire K-pop collection. And I still have not counted how many albums I have yet, but I'm in the process of doing so. And I will be filming that throughout the year. But yes, really happy that I know where all my albums are, which albums I have from specific groups, because throughout the year I've just been curious whether or not I bought certain albums, and it's so difficult to kind of keep up without like a list. But now I'm organized, and I finally have a document where it tells me where they are, how many albums I have, what editions. So I will be making some updates on certain groups. I am stopping certain collections at some point, but yes, the reason why I wanted to make a video for EXID specifically is because they don't have a very large discography, but most of their albums are out of print, and they are more of a well-known K-pop group. So yes, and I'm one of the few people that has Hippity Hop, which is a really rare album. It's their first release. It was before they hit it big with Up and Down. But yes, if you have any questions, please comment down below. And yes, what else do I want to say? And I'll do some commentary here and there regarding each album, but in general, my biggest tip, just to kind of get it out of the way as well, when collecting EXID, if you see it at a good price, buy it now. More than half of these albums are being sold extremely overpriced, and I don't think it's fair for fans to pay $90 for an album, but they have become collector's items by now. So, you know, that's why I just tell everybody, when it comes to a group that doesn't have a really high physical sales, buy their albums as soon as you can. So let's get started. Sorry for the little long introduction. So the first thing that I have is Hippity Hop, their first release, and Flawless album. So their second mini album, Yeah. This one is kind of like a greatest hits in a way. It has Up and Down, it has Yeah, and it has their second version of, what's it called? Every Night, yeah. This one's out of print as well. These two are probably my favorite releases from them. Then we got Street, their first studio album, their only studio album. Again, this one's out of print. This features Lie, and it has a remix of Hot Pink, which I would have preferred the original single, but yeah. It's like a box album. Then we have Eclipse, which is a cool little thing. This one's out of print as well. I checked, but sometimes you do find some people selling at a good price. So if you are trying to, get your collection up to date, just keep on looking on a regular basis. Then we got Full Moon. I like the theme between these two albums. It's just, and the packaging is one of my favorite from them, if not my favorite. Then we went to a jewel case, which I'm not necessarily too fond of, but I'm okay with this because of how it fits the concept that they were going for. Fortunately, Solji was not necessarily too active with a lot of the promotions after Lie. So that's why she's not on the photo cover. We got I Love You. It's just a single, so like Lady. So again, if you love EXID, just get the album, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure that this is still going for a good price. If not, please correct me in the comments. And their last release, Me and You, as of right now. So just to kind of not let's see if I can fit all these albums on frame. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think, let's see. Oh, I did manage to kind of put them all there so you have an idea of what they look like together. So before I go, like I was kind of talking a little bit in the beginning, or I don't know if I mentioned it or not, they announced that they're kind of taking kind of like a break. Hani and Jeonghwa left their company, but they said that EXID is not disbanded and all of that. We've heard this a bunch of times from other groups, and then they never end up releasing anything. So I'm not getting my hopes up regarding their next album. They are scheduled to promote for like a year in Japan. They're doing some concerts, and they're releasing like a single, and they're probably going to release like another studio album, or maybe a best of album. I don't know. I don't think I'll be getting their Japanese stuff, because it's probably most of their Korean stuff, but sung in Japanese. I do know that they have some original Japanese songs, but I didn't particularly get to listen to any of them as of now, but I don't think I'll be getting their Japanese stuff, just because Japanese stuff is expensive, and I feel like their stuff in Korea, it's more my thing. But yes, I'm really happy with my collection. Again, if you have any other questions, please comment down below. Biggest tip, again, and I'll repeat it every single time. If you see any of these albums at a good price, or at just a regular price, just go ahead and buy them, because I think the last 3 releases they're pretty much still in stock, but this out of print. And that's one thing that is a running and reoccurring theme regarding girl group albums. If they are not, huge physical album, if they don't have really high physical sales, you're more than likely to experience what is you experience with EXID. Even though they're a very popular group, they're mostly just streaming and digital sales. When it comes to physicals, they don't really hit them that high, so obviously the company is not gonna order a big batch of albums for them. So if you were collecting a group that's kind of experiences the same thing as EXID, get their albums right away, because yeah, similar cases for this are like Nine Muses, which is another huge of my favorites. Who else? Brown Eyed Girls. They're more like older groups, but you see what I'm saying. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you have a great day. Bye.